Yeah, because he did say that after this match, which is true, he's going to climb Mount Everest. So safety on that because that's a very crazy thing. But
That's the hiatus if I ever heard of one.
so hopefully you come back. But I can see him like doing that, taking time off. He's got to hit.
This is Santino Morel, and you're listening to Wrestling Behind the Curtain.
Yee, yee. You already know what it is. You know why we're here. You saw the thumbnail. We're doing AEW predictions for big business. You know who I am. You should know. Chance. Kenzo the Great's here.
Yes, sir.
You already know. Do all the stuff you're supposed to be doing on every channel. Like, share, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Get the Patreon, get the merch, get all the good stuff. Everything in the description box. Like, let's go. We're gonna make it quick, get you in and out. What the card looking like?
We got 5 confirmed matches, and I guess they might throw another one on for pre-show. Maybe not. Not sure. This is on it's regular TV, so probably not.
This is Tuesday, 11:42 a.m. So if something happens before that we don't know about, this is before.
Well, but this is gonna be on tomorrow though.
Correct.
Right. So yeah, we're doing this Tuesday the 12th or Wednesday, blah blah. 8 o'clock Eastern time, 1 o'clock a.m. UK time, blah 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 on TBS Fight TV, all that goodish. Yeah, let's see. You got 5 things on the card total for right now, unless they change it something between today and tomorrow. I doubt it, but they might. We're gonna start where I think they're gonna go start. Willow Nightingale versus Rio.
I'm gonna go with Willow because she on a good little. Well, I mean, I guess it's not as easy as I thought it was, but I'm gonna go with Willow only because like she's been winning a lot lately. I think they're trying to push her. But I was gonna say they do got something going on with her and Chris Statlander. Like, is Chris gonna be heelish or not? Because she keeps on refusing to use the chain, but then losing. So I don't know. It's gonna cause any problems between them. But I'm gonna still go with Willow because Willow been on the rise. Unless Chris does something, but I'm gonna go with Willow.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Willow too. She is gonna push, at least from my opinion. And Rio already had her shot. I'm not saying she can't come back into light, but by comparison, if you're looking at the trajectory of their two current AEW paths, it's just more than likely that winning Willow is gonna win. So that's why I'm rocking.
All right. And breaking news: if you watch football, the Falcons are signing Bears Darnell Mooney, 3 years.
Interesting.
So Falcons are trying to win this year. But go ahead.
Yeah, they gotta go. They then paid Kirk Ski Mask all that money. Anyways, uh Chris Jericho and Hook versus Gates of Agony, which is what's this guy's name? Jesus. I can't pronounce it without reading it, so I'm not even gonna try. Let me pull it up real quick because the site don't got it. I know I had it somewhere else. Yeah, Gates of Agony is Khan, that's not the name that was hard, and Toa Leona. There you go.
It's weird. It's weird to me how the partnerships Chris Jericho's been doing lately. They've just
Yeah.
been he just be going everyone. It just don't make any sense to me. Like
I think I think the quantity of people it is a problem. But like if he was to do like less, I'm not sure which one we would knock off. But like if you look at like if he did like just two, if he did just Sammy Guevara and let's go with Hook. If he just did just those two, that would have been fine. I mean, obviously there's a big gap between those. What he would have had to do some other programming stuff, but obviously we also look at hindsight. But
well, maybe he's going to Hook because Sammy's suspended for the Jeff Hardy shit.
yeah, but I mean but him and Sammy weren't like what they call it again? The Golden Lovers? No, that's the Kenny Omega. This the what?
Jericho Appreciation Society.
No, not that's the whole group. I meant like when him and Sammy were a tag team,
Spanish Gods.
something like that. So no, the Sex Gods, because Sammy's the Sex God. Yeah. We got off topic. But you didn't. What's your prediction?
I don't think they're really pushing the other dudes. I don't think Jericho and Hook gonna lose.
Yeah, I don't see Gates Agony is a Ring of Honor tag team. I forgot to mention that.
It's
So
pretty much like nothing.
yeah, which I mean, yeah, true. So if unless they're trying to repush that, I don't see that coming out of nowhere. So I'm gonna go with Chris Jericho and Hook on this one too.
Totally trust
Next
me.
up,
Can you eat it?
Darby Allin versus Jay White. I really want to hear your opinion. This is one when I saw the card, I was like, yeah, I gotta hear what Chance got to say about this one.
This is interesting
Right?
because you have Darby lose his first match without Sting. Like if he can't do it without Sting, but I know people. I know Tony heard to know is that Jay White is not being pushed correctly.
Well, you just gave me an idea, actually. That could happen.
I feel like Jay White wins and it maybe like destroys Darby, and Darby takes like a leave of absence for a while.
Wow, I had a similar idea. I was thinking Jay White could win because he needs to push, and Darby Allin it could go like how you said Kenny win without Sting, so he could like either he could lose multiple matches and then build his way back up about yeah I couldn't do it without Sting, but I dug deep and I found it somewhere else, blah blah blah. Hopefully they don't stick him with another person because that's just going to maybe water Darby down a little bit, or he could go away for a little bit and come back after a long time. I don't know, Roman Reigns type shit, and come back after people forget you a little bit. Because remember, we always say let people miss you a little bit. It always helps out. Because as much as we talk about these rosters, I'm sure there's people who we don't mention all the time because they ain't been around for a while. Or after a while of not seeing them, we start asking for them. Like when Pac came back, for example.
Yeah, because he did say that after this match, which is true, he's going to climb Mount Everest. So safety on that because that's a very crazy thing. But
That's a hiatus if I ever heard of one.
so hopefully you come back. But I can see him like doing that, taking time off. He's got to heal his body because he's done numerous spots during this run.
Through glass, all types of ish. Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he needs some time to heal. So I can see them probably like destroying him, pause, and then him like taking a good 3 to 6 months and then just popping up at the pay-per-view. Like, oh shit, Darby's back.
It's true. All right, we're gonna keep it pushing. The New Elite versus Pac Penta and Eddie Kingston.
There's no way the new elite loses. Okada didn't sign to lose.
Forgot.
Unless, unless Kenny's coming, which I don't think it's gonna be right this second because I think he's still injured.
Why would Kenny come and team with Pac, Penta, and Eddie? He don't fuck with any of them.
Because the elite fired him and made his arch enemy the leader.
That's a fair point.
Come on, so you are New Japan. You should know that.
I mean, I know about the beef there, but it's like I feel like Kenny
What is
just
it,
left.
the friend of my enemy or something like that?
Well, honestly, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
There you go.
I understand that, but I just feel like it's not a good dynamic to bring him back now. But he hasn't been gone that long. Why bring him back with these guys? Because I mean, why just because he's not gonna beef with if he's gonna beef with the new elite, he would need a group two. I would assume. I mean, I could be wrong, but and if he's gonna need a group, I don't see it being this group. I see him I would see them bring him back in another sense. But I do see him coming back to face the new elite, just not with these guys. That's just how I see it. And now, again, like you said, I don't see the new elite losing this soon. They didn't bring my dog in just to lose. So
The only one I can see is Kenny. I feel like Paige is heel. Is heel right now, though, but Kenny, Paige, and Ibushi.
I can see that.
But like I said, Paige is heel, so I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, dog go to Bush.
Let's keep it moving. Okada for the dub.
Yeah, for sure. And for the AEW Championship, Samoa Joe versus Wardlow.
Is this the last match?
Yes.
When the hell does Monet show up?
Well, I mean, they don't have that as an official thing. We're just all anticipating it.
Well, I mean, they're really pushing it for it not to be. It's
I mean, there's not a match, is what I'm saying. Like, at least not on the card. Hold up.
So you think at the end, just a light goes on or some shit?
But then it's like there's only one female match on here. Where does she come out?
So I'm saying 'cause they can potentially jump Willow, but why would she say Willow? She's not a saver. Or
I mean, so you think maybe if something like that happens, which I mean I don't really see it, but if she's gonna come out, because I did think about this, I just didn't really. I mean, I put up the card, but in none of my head did I think about where I was gonna put this. But since you brought it up, perfect timing. The thing is, right? Maybe they start the card off with a bang. You know what I'm saying? Like the females matches first, and at the end, Monet comes out. I'm like, yeah, none of this matters because I'm here now. But you started off with a bang, so you can end it with a bang. But I feel like there's where else you gonna bring it again. Like I said, every other match here is out. Not has nothing to do with the women division. Like absolutely none of these guys have even these stables don't have women in them. Like
Unless, like I said, they jump Willow and she either saves Willow or is the one jumping Willow, which I don't see why she would want to start a program with Willow though. But
again, there's still time for stuff to be added to the card. I don't know. That'll have to be something.
so it's not one of those situations. Maybe it's a backstage segment with Tony Storm or something, talking or
Possible.
something, and then she pops out.
That's possible.
I mean, he could be trolling us, but I mean, the writing, the business is kind of Mercedes Monet type shit. It's in Boston.
No, the Boston thing is a major. I do think she shows up. I just don't know how they do it. To be honest,
Is she just in the crowd looking
that'd be whack.
like some NXT shit?
I don't know. I really can't think of anything. If
Because, like you said, there's no woman match for her to really.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like unless say, oh, we go backstage to talk to somebody else for whatever, Britt Baker or something, and it got to be like I don't know. I really don't know. We got to do something.
Would you like to see her single or in a stable?
I mean, I'm cool either way, but I prefer single.
I would like her to come in like with a gang, like gang, and just like really running it. Because remember, I told you the thing AEW should do that I've never seen done before is like a Bullet Club-ish women's stable.
Yeah, it's never been done before. But
Like you said, you want to make history. I mean, that's what I think. But anywho, all right, so cool. So we think that Mercedes is going to pop up. We just don't really know how because the card isn't really designed for her to pop up. So cool.
I know.
But, but Warlord and Samoa?
What?
You said Warlord and Samoa Joe?
Oh yeah, Warlow versus Small. Yeah.
This is interesting as well because I feel like it's a weird booking because we've complained about Wardlow. He had it, then they took it. Are you going to give it back to him? It looks like his momentum's back. But Samoa Joe is a pretty good champ right now. He's doing his thing. I believe him as a champ. In a weird way, I feel like he's bringing the integrity back to AEW. Like the championship feels like a championship. So you can't have him lose, right? But
Right.
then if Wardlow loses, like, bro, you're not doing shit with Wardlow. He's done. So kind of confused which way to go on this one. Um, I'll just say maybe what well is Dynasty next? Is Dynasty the next pay-per-view?
I have to double check that. I'm not sure.
Because
What?
if Dynasty's next, MJF is rumored to be in Dynasty. And it's supposed to be rumored to be with some people that have recently left other promotions and going to join his group, I guess, to get back at Warlow and Cole and them. So if that's
Is indeed next.
true, I could see
21.
I could see them costing Warlow the match. Like some kind of interference of some sort costing Wardlow the match. I don't see Wardlow losing clean. So I'm gonna say, damn, I could see them helping Wardlow too, so that he wins and Samoa Joe doesn't lose clean. I'm just gonna say Samoa Joe retains by some kind of interference.
We're gonna keep this quick, so I'm trying not to go too long on this. But thing is, right, this is real 50-50 booking. Not shenanigans. Everyone looks strong. No, we literally can't tell who's gonna win because both of these dudes are on decent runs. Like you said, Samoa Joe's been a strong champion, but you got our guy Wardlow. He's got momentum and all this. But like you said, so it's like, do you have him lose? Do you have him lose? Really don't know. So that's real 50-50 booking. I wouldn't be upset either way. Obviously it's kind of cowardice in a way that you don't have like a really strong backing either way. But I mean, again, this way you send most fans happy, I would assume. But I'm gonna go with Wardlow too, but that's mostly because I'm just gonna rock with the younger dude in this case. It's just you could do more, you could book more with him future on. And I mean, even though Samoa Joe has been strong, he just like it's been because he's the champion. Other people are kind of like challenging him and whatnot. I really don't feel like Samoa Joe's had like a story with the belt. Maybe he does now. I don't know. Maybe he just fades away. But like I feel like Wardlow, you just do so much more. His beef with MJF ain't dead. Obviously, you got a lot of options later down the road. Immediately, you could just have some house fights for a little bit. You can have him be one of those dudes who don't be on TV all the time. Because that's the thing about when you have these big dudes champions, they stay believable even without fighting people. When you have like medium sized to smaller people, they kind of have to wrestle more. It's like you got to prove it more, kind of. But Wardlow, I mean, he's believable. Same thing with like Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe didn't like defend the belt a bunch of times, but he's been a good champion. So I think with Wardlow, they could do the same thing. Continue on. Maybe this will be the first time they repeat this fast. I think so. Hopefully, they don't mess that up.
So you say Warlock because I said Samoa Joe.
That's a Wardlow.
Interesting.
I
Either
could
way,
see. I could see them keeping on him to retain because everything we both said. But I think Wardlow. I'm just gonna rock with Wardlow. I think we've agreed on that. Like, literally everything else. So let's have one for difference for real.
no, and either one could be right as well.
True, 100%. Like, I'm not just picking it just to pick. I'm definitely sorry both ways.
You have anything to say about Miro and Lana splitting up?
Not really.
Did you see it coming?
No.
I feel like I did.
I mean, maybe you're paying better attention than I am.
Well, I do pay attention because you know I got to look for the post and all that stuff to post up. But I mean, I feel like that from what I know, because I don't want to speak on them like that. I don't know about that. But watching them on Divas and posts and stuff, I feel like they're two different personalities. I feel like she's really social media-ish, and Miro's kind of like I'd rather just be by myself, like chill, like low key. And
See that?
you're always posting shit. Plus, I know a big topic. I said I wasn't gonna dive into it, but I know a big topic on Divas was he wanted a kid, and she wasn't all about that right now. So it could be like the John Cena,
Yes.
Nikki Bella
That,
shit.
that I am familiar with because
You
my
know,
girlfriend.
yeah. So yeah, not surprised, but wish them both the best because I love Miro. Feel like he's gonna be leaving AEW sometime soon because him and Tony seem to have a difference in tweets and what's going on with his booking. So I feel like he's gonna be gone eventually.
Started
Um,
off hot, flamed
yeah,
out. Like my light just went out. That's crazy. Look at that timing. Ha ha. It's not for dramatic effect. I didn't do it on purpose.
I thought it was, but I say that's kind of he went invisible like Miles Morales.
I was like an unlocked character real quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say something before you.
Disappeared.
Oh, lastly, did you see Chad lose to Sammy?
No, I saw you. I saw your video, so I went back and watched it. So
I feel like it's gonna be a triple threat though, because everyone feels like I feel about Chad. So I feel like it's gonna end up being a triple threat.
probably.
And then they said supposedly Chad's shoulders were up. So I guess we'll see. But anyway, that's our predictions. If y'all agree, you know what to do. Put in the comments. If you don't, put in the comments. Like the video, share the video, comment the video, get the merch, get the Patreon, join the Discord, it's free. Come talk, come chat. Kenny is there once every year, but he's there.
I'm semi-active. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to be there. Sometimes I'll be having it lit. Sometimes it'll be a ghost town. Ain't gonna lie. Need some more people.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a program. Make sure y'all enjoy. Hopefully Mercedes Monet pops out. It's a good pop. It's a good debut. Because if it's not, it's gonna be a dud. So be yourself. Eat.
So.